Have a storm tracker alert day coming up for tomorrow. It's going to be heavy rain with the possibility, and I misspelled possibility. That's what happens sometimes, of flash flooding. Trying to type too quickly. All right, so anyway, we get it, the drill though. It's going to be overnight, mainly into tomorrow morning. That is going to be the main window of seeing issues with this upcoming system. And this system is sort of getting supercharged by what's left of Sarah. So it's feeding moisture into the system. I'll talk about that in a second. Now, we need rain. Obviously, we've been dry. We are in a drought. Some rain is definitely needed. Here is that moisture I'm talking about. This is from Sarah, what's left of Sarah. This is going to be sliding its way on into our area on overnight tonight. We'll start getting some rain late this evening. That won't be the flooding end of it, though. It'll really start to get charged up tomorrow morning, and this is when we could see a lot of rain fall very, very quickly. A couple of inches an hour over the first several hours of the morning tomorrow. Your morning commute tomorrow, it's not going to be pretty. Let me just put it that way. It's going to be rough to get the kids to school, get yourself to work. We're going to have heavy rain right during the AM commute tomorrow, really kind of area wide. Nobody is going to miss out on this. That could be tricky sometimes. We cover a lot of counties, and sometimes we get, big rain events or something's happening in one little area of our forecast area and not happening as much in other areas, and it gets tricky trying to explain that across to everybody. But tomorrow, don't have to worry about that. Everybody's going to get heavy rain tomorrow morning, and everybody is going to have to deal with it on the morning commute. So be prepared for that. Think about it now. Make sure you know where your rain gear is. Set your clock for 10 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier, whatever it is. Give yourself a little extra time. I know we say that all the time, but please do this for tomorrow morning. You'll thank yourself. Maybe you'll thank me, right? Because I mentioned it to you. Noon tomorrow, we'll have that front right about halfway through the area at that point. So some folks are already seeing some improvements by noon. And then as we go through the later in the day, by about 3 o'clock, I think we push most of it on out of the area. So it's going to be mainly a morning event with a little bit into the early afternoon, depending on where you're at. We will have the possibility of severe weather. The main thing here is going to be the rain, okay? The risks of tornadoes, heavy winds, and things like that are extremely low. My concern will be just driving into work tomorrow. That'll be the biggest issue. Once again, very heavy rain is possible. I'm going to have a lot more on this coming up.